Hello guys, thought I'd do a bit of a light-hearted video today because yesterday we got a bit deep into things. I'm just here with Clapton. I'm playing this Backpacker Martin guitar and I actually hate this thing with a passion. It's such hard work to play. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, it's not on my like list, you know. One thing I did get for my guitars today was a custom-made strap. And it's got Clapton on there, Eric Clapton, Sally, Layla, Rooney, Alex, Eric Clapton. Yeah, it's a custom-made strap, which, as you know, the dogs mean the world to me, so I thought what a wonderful idea it would be to have these dogs on the strap, you know. So anyway guys, so about me. I'm from Manchester, England. I was born in August 1982. Now you don't believe that, but yes, I'm 43 years old. I know you don't believe it, but it's true. It's true, I'm 43 years old. I moved to America when I was like 19. I moved to America, I was in college in England and I qualified for some loans, some grants. And instead of buying books, I got tickets to Florida. And I went to Florida, met a girl, and never went home. Well, I went on vacations, but I moved to America. I've had the same job for 21 years. I'm divorced, remarried, and very, very happy right now. But in England, from Manchester, I used to live right near Old Trafford, Manchester United Stadium. There'll be a video about Manchester United coming sooner than later, because that's another passion of mine. I've not missed a game in many, many years. I've got my friend here, of course. He's all cute now, but he can be a real pain in the nuts, you know. Well guys, so like I said, I've been doing the same thing, well, more or less the same thing for 21 years. It's the only job I ever had in America. I started off right at the very bottom. I was just lugging stuff around and being a yard monkey, as they say. And I worked my way up and helped build the company to be a massive multi-million company that it is now.
So by the way, what were you doing? What line of job were you in?
Well, I met my boss in a bar one night.
Okay.
And he just said to me, do you want a job? I said, yeah. I just got a green card. And I showed up for work and I said, what do you want me to do? He goes, go move all that crap over there, you know. Okay, who's going to help me? He goes, no one, go move it yourself, you know. And that's how I started off. And then the guy doing the job I did for a long time injured himself and couldn't work, so I took over his position. I was selling spare parts for a company. The company I work for sells big machines that crush rocks and screen rocks into all different sizes, 1Bs, 2Bs, stone, topsoil we do, all kinds of recycling. You know, PennDOT's a big customer of ours. So it's a very big industry that it's kind of in the background, but it's a huge industry. And before my back injury, I was on the road quite a lot, going all over the place to New York, New Jersey, over Pennsylvania, seeing customers, selling machines, and now I'm going to do it on the phone from home for now, which I'm still doing a good job with it. It's not as exciting because there's nothing that you can beat being like on a job site, you know. But it's still a challenge to sell. But I am the world's greatest salesman, certified, and I enjoy my job, yeah. And so, like when I came to America, things have changed a lot over the last 20-some years, you know. The political scene's changed, the economic scene's changed, good and bad. I don't want to get into it, but I'm more happy with the way the government is now than it was 4 years ago. I think it's more important now. There's more freedom of speech now, less oversight, overview. But again, I'm not going to get into it too much. But again, Greg Gutfeld is something you really should check out, and then you'll get my kind of political kind of views, you know. So anyway, guys, from England, and I'm not a fan of the royal family at all. I think they're a bunch of freeloaders. I'm going to be very careful what I say because they'll probably send someone to arrest me for this, but most of them have done nothing in their life, but they've lived off the English taxpayer. Even King Charles, all of his medals that he wears, they were just given, you know, like for the parachute one, you just got to jump out of a plane on the ground and roll and you get a medal, where, you know, anyone else would have to go through actual combat or actual, you know, training. So I got no time for that stuff, you know. And also, I do believe in age restrictions for certain things, which some of these royal family members do not follow. I'm sure you're familiar with what I'm talking about right now.
Apparently, right?
Apparently, yeah. Prince Andrew. But again, he's kind of got away with it too, you know. He's been publicly shamed, but he's still living the life of luxury. Still got a palace he lives in. If that was me, I'd be in jail now, serving life. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the royal family. And someone asked me, well, I asked somebody when I was in London, I've been to London twice. I said, well, why are all these people at Buckingham Palace? And they said, well, they're all Americans. I said, what are they doing here? They go, it's the greatest tourist trap in England. Everyone comes to see the Queen when she was alive, now it's the King. But yeah, people just go to Buckingham Palace, and that's what keeps these people in power, because it brings tourism to England. If you got rid of the royal family, there's not much people are going to go see, you know. But, you know, I'm just not a fan of freeloaders and grifters. So don't arrest me, Mr. King Charles. And I did meet Princess Fergie when I was a kid in hospital. And she's in some trouble now with her husband and a certain guy, Jeffrey. I'm not going to mention his last name because that'll flag me, you know. So, but yeah, so that's my views on the royal family. And again, I'd like someone to agree with me or counter me on that in the comments. That'd be absolutely fantastic, and have a discussion about that, you know. So yeah, please comment on this conversation. So again, guys, if you can please subscribe. We're averaging like 30 to 50 viewers per video. We had one video that hit 360, I think it was. That was the ravioli video. Good ravioli, by the way, you'd love it. I could sell it to you and make a fortune. But, you know, it's important to us if you guys can subscribe as well as view, because we're putting a lot of effort into this, and I'm putting a lot of personal stuff out there. And I'd appreciate subscriptions, and we can keep this thing going. And there's going to be plenty of fun things coming up in the future on the road, which you'll really enjoy. Anyway, guys, it's been great as usual. Hopefully you're all doing well, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.